Here's some more random things my students have said over the last week or so. I overheard two students talking, and one of them said, "I was born at a very young age." Correct. I walked into my classroom during dismissal, and a student said, "You think just because I'm Caribbean I like shrimp?" And the student they were talking to said, "You're Caribbean? I thought you were from Cuba." So apparently we need to up our geography a little bit. I had a student ask me, "What month is January?" I said, "What?" They said, like, "What number month is January?" And I thought in my head of all the ways this could possibly be a 6-7 joke, and they just genuinely didn't know. I said, "1?" And they went, "Oh." We've made our way to the Civil War and the causes of it, at least. And I asked the class, "Does anybody know who John Brown was?" And one student said, "I know who John Mayer is." All right. Similarly, we were talking about John Brown, and we read a secondary source that was debating whether or not John Brown constituted as a terrorist or not. And basically, the person said, no, he was a revolutionary because he incited terror for change, as opposed to terror for terror. And I asked my students if they agreed or disagreed with the author, and one of my students said, "I agree because terrorists," and there was a really long pause, and then she said, "are bad." And that made me laugh, unfortunately.